Hey everyone, this is Stoner Van Houten here. It is November 30th, 2017, and today's video, I'm at Spawn Ranch now at the famous Life magazine cave, and today I want to talk to you about Charles Manson and his death. Now that Charles Manson is dead and everyone in America and the world thinks they're safe, I want to know who's the next boogeyman? Who's the next person now on the list? See, Charles Manson was always rated #1 on the list as the most evil person on the planet. Now that he's dead, who steps up to be the next boogeyman? That's what I want to know. So, and we have a lot, and I'm just talking about, I'm just going to actually leave it to the state of California. I know in your state, wherever you live, trust me, you got killers and serial killers and tweakers and rapists and robbers. Every state has them. I get it. You got, your famous murderer there too. I get it. Now, I'm just going to stick with California. California, we've got a history here of famous, serial killers and stuff like that. You have to go back, you have to think of I'm talking about who's still alive. And I'm talking about, remember Charles Ng? Remember Charles Ng and Leonard Lake? Well, Leonard Lake's not alive, but Charles Ng is. He's still up there in death row. I'm not going to really nominate him. You know who I'm going to nominate now as the next son of a bitch who America will think is the most evil person on the planet? I'm going to actually vote for Scott Peterson, who's up there at San Quentin. And he killed a woman and her baby. And you know what? Why isn't he looked upon as being the most evil person on the planet? Why isn't he looked upon as being just as evil as Charles Manson? So who do you think is the next person to step up? Who do you think is the next person to be the boogeyman? Because America, I'm telling you right now, you've been lied to for 48 years into believing that Charles Manson is the boogeyman. And now that he's dead, who steps up and replaces him? Don't tell me that there's not a boogeyman that doesn't live in your neighborhood, in your town, somewhere in your fucking state. Don't fucking lie to me like that, because you know there's someone out there ready to hurt you and hurt your family. And you know what? It wasn't Charles Manson, but you believe it. You believe he was going to hurt you. But now this 83-year-old man is dead. We can move forward, but that doesn't mean you're safe. And trust me, I got more videos to come. I'm calling out America. This is Stoner Van Houten here. Just letting you know that in your eyes, the boogeyman may be dead, but now a new boogeyman's going to step up, and something else is going to happen. There has to be a new boogeyman. See, the problem is you actually think you're safe. That's the funny part, man, is you actually think you're safe. But we're going to see. So who is it? Is it Charles Ng? Scott Peterson? Is it the Menendez brothers? Who is it? California's got a bunch of fucking criminals. A bunch of fucking killers. But what, you think now because an 83-year-old man named Charles Manson is dead now, what, you're safe? You know what, man? The media has been lying to you. The media is the one who's been blowing this up. The media is the one who's done everything to convince you that that Charles Manson is the most evil person on the planet, which is just not true. Just not true. He's not innocent. And he's not a great guy, but he's not guilty of murder like you think, like you've been told to believe. And now that he's passed away and it's all over and you can rest, or at least you think you can rest. Believe me, I lock my doors at night. If you want to think you're fucking safe, that's on you. You can be ignorant and think that shit. Well, because the devil's dead now, what, you think you're safe and you can unlock your doors? Go ahead, unlock your doors. I dare you. And we'll get to that later in another video. I'm challenging America now to step up and tell us now, who in California do you think is the most evil person? Because I think it's actually Scott Peterson. I know Charles Ng. I know a couple other people here. And I know you got someone in your state. And I don't know every fucking killer in every single state. I'm not from Florida, this and that, Ohio, New York, whatever. I'm from California. And we have enough going on here with killers and this and that here. But everybody wants to think that Charles Manson was the most evil person on the planet, which just was not true. Absolutely 100% false. And this video here is just about who do you think is the new boogeyman? Don't tell me that the boogeyman's dead. See, a lot of you, the boogeyman's dead. Is he? He's not dead. He's waiting to hurt your kids. He's waiting to hurt your wife. He's waiting to hurt your husband. You just don't know where he is. That's the one thing about the boogeyman. He hides in places that you don't look. And you don't know who he is. So you've been told that this individual, Charles Manson, is the boogeyman. And now he's dead and you think you're fucking safe. You're out of your fucking mind. There's a boogeyman right now just waiting to hurt you, your wife, and your children. Trust me. Right in your fucking town. But I'm going to nominate Scott Peterson. That's my new boogeyman, man. That's the dude now that you need to concentrate on. Charles Manson's dead, and guess who's the most evil person on the planet, in my opinion? Scott Peterson. And I don't know how some people feel about him. I don't know. Some people may like him. Some people may hate him. I don't fucking know. I know there's a lot of fucking weird people and a lot of weird shit. But hey, that's just the way I feel. So for everybody out there that's actually happy that Manson's dead, well, guess what? I'm telling you right now, you're still not safe. There's still boogeymen out there. I don't know who they are, but I'm going to elect Scott Peterson. I'm going to say, you know what? Now that Manson's dead, he actually moved up very high in the list of people that really are the boogeyman. The boogeyman, in your opinion, is dead. Manson was never the boogeyman to me. I never looked at him like the boogeyman. I never thought of him like that. You did, because you've been lied to. So you thought of him like that. To me, the real boogeyman is Charles Ng, the Menendez brothers, Scott Peterson. That's the real boogeyman. This is Stoner Van Hound here. I'm at Spelman Ranch right now on November 30th, 2017. There's a lot going on with Manson's body. It's a legal battle now, but we'll see what happens, my friends. So everybody take care here, and I'll have more videos to come. Thanks a lot, everyone.